Ladies and gentlemen, she's just terrific. A nice hand for Ashley Bowker. Come on, give her a hand. Ashley Bowker!
All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Nice and liquored up, hopefully, so you laugh easier? All right. So as Kevin said earlier, we are newly married. Yes, he's still breathing, so I guess he's doing a good job. But I have been noticing he's been taking advantage of my new wife kindness. I do all the cooking, I do all the cleaning, and I do all the laundry. But I guess I really can't complain since I do receive all the oral. So, yeah, I learned something new about my husband every day. He's a joke innovator. He likes to be a one-upper, you know? Whenever I tell a joke, he's got to do something better than me. So just the other day, we were all hanging out, and he was teasing me. And I'm like, Kev, would you stop teasing me? You know? Stop busting balls. And he goes, all right, I'm just going to start busting clits. It was super inappropriate. We're at my nephew's communion. So talking about my husband, we like to do new things as husband and wife. So we went to see the tree recently, just this past weekend. And we thought it would be really funny to take some, silly photos with some statues. So I sat in a statue's lap, and I decided to put my boob in his hand. And it wasn't until I felt the squeeze that I realized it was a mime. Speaking of my boobs, I'm a little well endowed. Everybody thinks they're so great, but to be honest, I don't know if you guys know this, but some people actually pay for these things. I don't get it. It's like, forget about getting a button-up shirt. Can't fit in those guys. Trying to paint my toenails gets harder as I get older. And have you ever seen somebody big-breasted try and play golf? It's like I'm kissing my bicep. It's insane. However, I have noticed every time I've gotten pulled over, I've gotten out of every ticket. So it's not that bad. Facebook. Jesus, Facebook. It makes it so easy for people to find you nowadays. I don't know about you guys, but when people find me, they try and sell me shit, right? So I had somebody recently just contact me on Facebook. I haven't spoken to her in years. She hits me up, she wants me to buy into and support her cosmetic line. I said, you know what? Maybe, we'll see. But I would love for you to buy and come support me with a ticket to my comedy show on December 12th. And she came tonight. It's Alana. She's here. Yes. And no, I don't want your cosmetic bullshit. Speaking of annoying people, all right? Sorry, Alana. My boss is such an asshole. I'm sure everybody, or most people have a boss that's an asshole, right? Nothing I ever do is ever good enough for this guy. He tells me to hit a goal, and he's pissed I don't double it. He tells me to sign new accounts, and he's mad I didn't do it quick enough. He tells me to book the holiday party, and he's pissed I booked it at his house while he was on vacation. What the fuck? So lately, I've been really into getting fit and running some 5Ks. So I've been doing a bunch of 5Ks with my girlfriend, Michelle. And I'll tell you, this bitch, she beats me every time. I don't get it. I train and she still beats me. So I decide I'm going to throw her off her game one day. I'm going to slow her down. So I feed her a pop brownie before one of our races. But she still beats me. And she won the entire race while eating a bag of donuts. So speaking of 5Ks, just recently I did a Santa trot. As I'm coming down to the finish line, I see another runner right next to me, and I want to beat her. So I tell her, I say, hey, your shoe's untied. So I quickly run past her. It was a 6-year-old in Velcro sneakers. Oops. So as you can tell from what I've told you, I'm pretty competitive and I really don't like to lose. So, yeah. I fucking hate it. So when I do lose, I get pretty angry. So just recently, actually it was this weekend, I got so mad that I lost at this game. I mean, I was really pissed. I was so angry, I fucking kicked the table over and chutes and ladders landed all over the floor. My nephew started crying. Is everybody ready for the holidays? Everybody got their stuff and started rapping? Nobody started rapping? Tonight's the first night of Hanukkah, right? Yeah. That's what she said. So I have a gift stealer in my family, all right? My brother. He steals all my ideas from my parents and what I want to get them for Christmas. So I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I've had it. So last year, I decided to get him back. I'm like, you know what, Sean? I'm going to get Dad a penis pump. He actually gets it. And my dad fucking loved it. And so did my mother. Thank you so much, you guys are awesome. Have a great night. Thank you.
Ashley Bowker, give her a hand. Ashley Bowker. During the day, Ashley works as a nun. No, I kid Ashley, but I do want to thank her that she let me try her father's penis pump. She brought it to class. We didn't even ask her to bring it. She brought it. When do you get it back? Oh, you're the guy with the... Thanks for telling a whole group of strangers that you need a penis pump. This is very embarrassing. No, I didn't really try your penis pump. It was too small. All right? I know it's supposed to be believable, but... Hey,